Hello. Hello, person watching. Huh. Oh. Oh, hey, hello, science fiction. How are you doing? Hey, I'm doing good. I think I've been kind of back and forth. I think Civilization 2 by Kira Benito. I think still might be my favorite release of the year, but but it's an EP though. So if I were to say albums, I'd say Bright Green Field by Squid. But I feel like I don't know. I've been back and forth because I guess I've been back and forth because I've been listening to their other stuff a lot lately. Like I've been listening to The Time and Place and the other Civilization EP and all that stuff. All right, that's good. You're doing good. That's good. I don't know what have you been listening to? Kind of tired though. I didn't sleep very well last night again. Then. I've been stuck on Black Country New Road for the past 3 days. What do you mean, been listening to him? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm really excited. I'm hoping like when they drop their new album, I hope they'll have basketball shoes on it because that's my favorite. Not only my favorite song they did, even though it's not released anything yet. They just played it live, but it's also probably my favorite song of all time right now. I really love that song, Basketball Shoes. Even though the lyrics are really weird, but the song's like absolutely beautiful, I think. You think? Have you heard of the album Promises by Floating Points? Yeah, I have. That album's pretty good. That's actually one of my favorite releases of the year so far, actually. And honestly, I think it might be my favorite thing Pharoah Sanders has ever been involved in. Like, I don't know if I haven't really mentioned Pharoah Sanders a lot, but I love his album Karma. That's one of my favorite like jazz albums ever. And even when I was oh hey bud, it's all right. Even when I was kind of starting to get into jazz, I love that album. But I honestly think Promises. I can get why some people might not like it because it's very repetitive. But I think the album's just very, very calming and soothing, and it's kind of one you can just kind of relax to, you know. But it's also just a really, really beautiful album as well, you know. I can see why some people might not like it, but I personally really love it. It's one of my favorite releases of the year so far for me. I think it might be my favorite thing Pharoah Sanders has ever been involved in, even though Floating Points is kind of the main mastermind behind it, though, you know. Now, I checked out some of Floating Point's other releases too after it came out because I don't think I listened to him before, but I listened to his other stuff too. Like I listened to Elania, I think is what it's called. Oh, I might need to check out Crush as well. I'm just looking through his page here. But yeah, I listened to Elania, I remember. Do you have a favorite Radiohead music video? I don't watch a lot of music videos, but if I were to say a favorite Radiohead music video, I think it might be the No Surprises music video, just because it's like really simple, but it's like really kind of like, you know, I don't know if you've seen it, but you probably have. If you're the part where I don't know, I just think it's kind of a cool video, you know, where it has that big helmet and the water's going like just slowly, you know, going up to his head or whatever, and I don't know. I just thought that was kind of cool. I thought No Surprises is also one of my favorite Radiohead songs too. I think that song's really, really pretty. I like that song a lot. A job that slowly kills you. Who says there won't give? You know, I don't know. You know, one thing I kind of want to bring this up. I've been noticing. Let me see if you can maybe try to help me with this. I've been noticing that my microphone sounds fine when I do streams. I've noticed, but for some reason it sounds like really, really like robotic and just really muffled when I upload video, something that's not a stream, and I'm not sure why. I'll need to look into that, but it probably is. It was like that on my most recent video too. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm not sure why it's doing that. It's because when I do streams and I watch back the streams, it sounds fine, but for some reason when I do videos, just using it. It just sounds really bad for some reason. I'm not sure why, because it's supposed to be a really good microphone. I wouldn't necessarily say it's probably not one that people who are like working in professional studios will probably wouldn't use this though, but it's pretty good for its price range. Like a USB mic. What would you say is your favorite Radiohead music video? Any upcoming releases you're looking forward to besides Black Midi? I'm looking forward to the upcoming Sweet Trip album. That's one of them, and I think Backwash. I'm looking forward to that. I think Lingua Ignata is releasing something, and I'm excited to hear that. And she also said that her upcoming release, I think she said that it's the one that she's the most proud of, and I'm pretty excited to hear it then, because I really loved All Bitches Die, which came out in 2017, and I like Caligula a lot, but I don't think it's good as All Bitches Die, but it's still really good. But I'm excited to hear it, and I really, really love that song she did, the Do You Doubt, no, I'm sorry, Ruthless Great Divine Director. I'm assuming that's going to be on it, but that's probably my favorite song she ever did. So I'm really excited to hear that. If that song is going to be on it, which it probably will be. But Black Midi is definitely the release I'm the most excited for, because I honestly feel like, and also, I don't know, I haven't really talked about Lil Sims a lot, because I honestly, I remember when she did that one album, I think it's called Gray Area. I thought it was good, but I didn't get why people liked it so much. I didn't get the heavy acclaim for it. I thought it was one of the more, like, a lot of people were saying it's like one of like a classic hip hop album and all that stuff. And I don't know. But her recent single she's dropped, I really, really liked. So I'm pretty excited for her upcoming album as well. That one. And then I guess Silk Sonic, that album with Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, I'm pretty excited for. But I think I heard they're still working on it, and it's possible it might not release in 2021 because they don't have a release date for it yet. But I'm excited for that, and I really love that song, "Leave the Door Open." So I expect the album will be really good as well. And it's pretty good to see. I guess Bruno Mars get some critical recognition, because he actually does have some pretty good singles. I think he's a pretty talented guy. I'm not gonna say I wasn't. I'm gonna admit that I wasn't too happy when he. I wouldn't say I was angry, but I wasn't too happy when he won that album. What's it called? 24 Karat Magic won album of the year. Even though I did like that album, I don't think it was good enough for album of the year. But I thought it was still a good album though. But what releases are you excited for? There's also No Name's album that's coming out too. I'm kind of excited for that as well. Yeah, any are you excited for? Speaking of Lil Sims, I've been listening to the WikiLeaks mixtape that MIA did, and that album is so ahead of its time. Hearing it today, that mixtape is freaking awesome. It's probably my favorite UK hip hop release, I'd say, because it's almost like a proto deconstructed club thing or something. That album's really cool. Well, it's a mixtape, but I think it's my favorite UK hip hop related release is the WikiLeaks mixtape by MIA. Thoughts on Saint Vincent? I like her music. Yeah, I like Saint Vincent. Sorry, Saint Vincent. Yeah, I like her music. Trying to remember what that. I like the album that has. I forgot the name of it, but it's like the one where it's like she's like has her mouth like trying to bite a cloth or something. It's been a while since I listened to her, but Strange Mercy. That's the name of it. Yeah, that's probably my favorite release that she did. Also known as Annie Clark. I didn't know that. No. But yeah, Saint Vincent's good. And I think Strange Mercy. I think I heard she's gonna release like a new album tomorrow too. I think. And I think Mass Seduction. I think that's the name of it. I think that's one of the recent ones I listened to by her. And I mean, I thought it was all right, but I like the song "Pills" off of it a lot. I think that song's pretty catchy. Strange Mercy. Yeah, you like her. Oh, never mind. But yeah, she's pretty good. She's not one I listen to a whole lot, but I do. I like her music though. And the cover for Strange Mercy is really creepy. So kind of looking into it, you know. Is For the First Time by Black Country New Road, is it still your album of the year, or is it like Bright Green Field now? Do you like Pink Floyd? Yeah, I love Pink Floyd. They're one of my favorite groups. My favorite release by them is Wish You Were Here. My favorite album they did. And I like Animals is probably my second favorite. And I like Dark Side of the Moon. I like Metal. I like The Piper at the Gates of Dawn. I think The Wall. I think The Wall is good too, but I think it's one of the more overrated ones. But it has some pretty good songs on it. I mean, there's some really diehard people that regard it as their best, but I don't personally. I don't think it's their. It has some good songs on it. I think it's one of their more overrated ones. So. But I like The Wall. The Wall is a good album anyway, but I just don't like it as much as other people do. I guess. But yeah, I love Pink Floyd. And Wish You Were Here is like a masterpiece. Oh, I meant to show you guys this. I got this sign. I don't know. You probably maybe if I don't know. Hold on. Sure. I just realized. Yeah, it's gonna. If I think there's a mirror. My bad. Oh well. But I guess if you can read, you could probably read this. It says, "Aware of dog, please pet dog." I don't know if you've ever seen that little meme of that, but they apparently sell this sign on Amazon, so I got it. Do you hate Trout Mask Replica? A lot of people can't stand it. I can't read the sign. Oh, I don't know. It just says, "Aware of dog, please pet dog," is what it says. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I don't have a mirror or anything like that, unfortunately, so I guess I can't. Shit. Crap. That was a glue stick fell off. No, I don't hate Trout Mask Replica. I don't hate it. I actually, I wouldn't say I love it. I know a lot of people really don't like it, and I can understand why people don't like it. But I think it's not my favorite release he's done, though. I think I prefer Safe as Milk and this other album he did I like a lot. I remember the name of it. My favorite release he did is probably, let me go back to Geography and I can probably pull it up. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Shiny Beast, Bat Chain Puller. That's my favorite release he did. But I think with Trout Mask Replica, I think some people have said something like that it just sounds like, and I can kind of get it. And maybe this is true because a lot of people say that it's almost like it's like, I'm trying to think of the word, like he had like no musical like talent or ability. And some people, and this is true. A lot of the music, like instruments he attempted to play, he actually didn't know how to play or something like that. But I guess looking into the history of the album and I guess the way it sounds is like really kind of like just kind of crazy and interesting. Like I think I heard somewhere that mean, I don't approve of this. This is not good. He did this, but I heard somewhere that he was super strict on like the artist, like working on it or something like that. And he said that like this one person refused to play like a drum set using like, I don't know, like some kind of food or something, like a vegetable or whatever. I forgot what it was. And he put the person in a barrel and kicked him down the stairs or something like that. And like, oh my God, man. He's fucking okay, man. What do you want? Why do you keep bothering me about notifications? Anyways, but no, I don't hate Trap Master Replica. I don't. I would say I like it. I don't absolutely love it. I definitely don't think it's a perfect album, but there's some songs I enjoy off of it. I really like the last track. Get the name of it. It's been a while since I listened to the album though. It's called like Veterans Day Poppy. That's the name of it. That's probably my favorite. Like there has like a guitar solo in it. That's really cool. I thought. And but then kind of listening to the way I guess the album plays, I guess it's more interesting hearing the weird kind of ramblings from Captain Beefheart in it, you know? The poetry in it is like really weird, but it's also just surprisingly like pretty well executed and well written as well. And I think that's a big reason why it just
the kids.
Okay. But also just some people might not understand the very sporadic, weird instruments that just sound like they just like they're all playing in different time signatures that don't seem like they add up and all this stuff. But believe it or not, stuff like that actually did inspire probably this. Like I would probably inspired like White Stripes songs and some other plays with that really wonky sounding format, you know. And they definitely were going towards, like, I can see some people thinking it just sounds awful, but they definitely were going for the exact sound that they wanted. And they really made an album that to some people sounds like absolute garbage, but really is kind of a testament, I guess, towards it inspired a lot of other experimental artists, I guess. I don't know if that was something they really expected to happen, but it did, I guess. But they definitely knew what they were doing. Polyrhythms, I got you. Yeah. I can definitely see, I definitely understand why some people think it just sounds awful though, but I wouldn't say I love it, but I enjoy it. I think the album's decent. It's been a really long time since I listened to it though. But I think like Shiny Beast, I think is my favorite release Captain Beefheart did. And the thing is he can actually pull off some pretty accessible music, because Safe as Milk is actually a pretty like album I think like a lot of people can easily get into. I think Squid did an AMA on Reddit. Yeah, I heard about that, and I wanted to I knew it was going to be on, I forgot when I think it was the 11th, and I knew it was going to be on there. And then I completely forgot about it. And when I went to go look, the AMA was already over. But I was actually just going to ask them what led them to want to sign to Warp. I saw that someone already asked them that question anyway. And they just said that they really liked a lot of the artists that were signed to the label. And they just had a really big respect for the label. And they felt like it was a good way to, like they just felt like it was a label they really wanted to work with, or something around that, or something like that. Warp's also my favorite record label too. Like a lot of my favorite artists are signed to it or have been signed to it at one point. And I guess it's mostly known for electronic music, but also like Danny Brown signed to it, and he's hip hop, and Squid signed to it, and they're punk. But I guess Squid kind of does have some electronics with their music, but they're definitely more of a art punk group. Your favorite album of the year is still For the First Time, or is it Bright Green Field now? What do you say? For the First Time? Yeah, I think For the First Time is still one of my favorite albums of the year, but it's probably somewhere in my top 5, but I don't know. Like Bright Green, I think Squid did a better album than Last Country New Road this year. This year, at least. But I honestly think Civilization 2, I don't know. I've been back and forth because I've been listening to Kira Kira Bonito a lot, and I think I might like Civilization 2 a little bit more than Bright Green Field, but it's also an EP. So if you were to count only albums, I'd say Bright Green Field is still my favorite of the year. But I don't know. Maybe my idea will change once the Bright Green Field vinyl arrives, and But I still love it. Don't get me wrong. I still love them. I still love Bright Green Field. I think it's an amazing album. I think it's one of the best punk albums in a long time, easily. I think so. Don't worry about that right now. Who keeps texting me? I guess they're just notifications, I guess. But I don't know. Favorite Radiohead album, mine is Kid A. Mine favorite is probably In Rainbows, then probably Kid A. It was Kid A for a really long time, but I don't know. I think In Rainbows is just a really, really, really pretty album. I think I think that album's just really, really beautiful, I guess, and it just kind of has a bit of everything on it, Like it has electronic bits, it has more dreamy atmospheric elements, and I think that album's just really, really beautiful. I think, but Kid A is really good too. I think Kid A is probably their most experimental release. Well, that and Amnesiac, But Kid A is really great too. I really love Kid A as well, but I think I might prefer In Rainbows over it. But Kid A is also one of my favorite albums ever, though, too. It was my favorite Radiohead album for a long time, though, but I think I might prefer In Rainbows over it. Favorite and least favorite track on In Rainbows. My favorite off of In Rainbows is, I think all the songs are good. I think all the songs are amazing, I think. But my favorite song off of it is Jigsaw Falling Into Place, and my least favorite's probably... I'm trying to remember. There's that one song that's kind of, I forgot the name. It's just this kind of little acoustic song. The wakey, wakey, rise and find and born again, off again. I think it's called Faust Art. Yeah, Faust Art is probably my least favorite album, but it's still good. I think every song on that album is good. But Jigsaw Falling in Place is my favorite. My least favorite is probably Faust Art, but it's still good. Faust Art is my least favorite. Yeah. I don't think it's really, I think it's more of kind of like a little interlude, kind of, but it's still good. Weird Fishes is my favorite. Yeah, Weird Fishes is great too. That song's amazing. That's one of my favorites off of it. It's Weird Fishes. I like All I Need. I think that's one of the more underrated off of it. All I Need is a really good song. It's one of the more electronic songs off of it, though. But it's really good. And Reckoner is pretty good, but I don't think it's one of the more. Well, I don't know if you can. Maybe I don't want to say overrated because I still love Reckoner. I think Reckoner is a really good song too. But I wouldn't say. I think there's better songs off of it than Reckoner. But love the climax on All I Need. Yeah, it's great. That song is amazing. I love All I Need. I think some people, I like the song Nude a lot as well, and I think some people have kind of made fun of Tom's vocals on it. I think that song's really pretty and calming, I think. Oh, there's 3 people watching. Hello, 3 people watching. How are you doing? I think Jigsaw Falling Into Place is one of my most listened to songs of last year, I think, or something like that, I think. I think that's just because it was my alarm for a really long time. That's probably why. What's your favorite Radiohead song, if you had to say? It's like a computer needs to do a system update, I guess. I don't know. We'll do that right now. I'll do it maybe later. I don't want to do it right now. Yeah. Let Down. Yeah, Let Down's really good. That's one of the more underrated songs by them, I think. Let Down's really good. Yeah, that song's really pretty. Let Down. I'm trying to think. My favorites by them are, let's see. I'd say like my favorites are probably Jigsaw Fall into Place, All I Need, Weird Fishes, Reckoner. Let me see. Paranoid Android, Idiotech, Everything in the Right Place. Let's see what else. Disappear Completely. I like Kid A lot. The title track. I don't think that's a popular one, but I already said Paranoid Android. I think that's the one people regard as the best song they ever did. I think, but like No Surprises, Karma Police. Well, I think I might like Let Down more than Karma Police, but so yeah, I like National Anthem's pretty good. Optimistic. 15 Step. Reckoner, I think I already said that. And Videotape's a good song too. And I like True Love Waits. Great Daydreaming's a really cool song. I like Life in a Glass House. It's another good one by them. I don't know. Street Spirit, Fade Out, and Fake Plastic Trees, and what other songs I like by them. Like There, and then I also like 2 and 2. 2 plus 2 equals 5 is a good song by them too. I think it's one of the more underrated albums is Hail to the Thief. I mean, I think they definitely have better albums than Hail to the Thief, but I think it's still pretty good. I think it's their longest album, I'm pretty sure, I think. Two always makes fire. My voice is cracking, I'm sorry, but I think that song is a really, really good intro to the album. Like Hail to the, it's like it's one of my favorite opener songs, like Radiohead did. Yeah, Wolf at the Door is a really good song too, even though it's kind of a weird song because like Tom's almost like rapping on it, but it surprisingly sounds pretty good. Do you have a second favorite song of all time? Alvin Rowe, Band of Collective, my second favorite song of all time. But I guess if you were to, I guess technically songs that are released, I guess you could technically say Alvin Rowe is technically my favorite song of all time. But my favorite song that I've listened to that's out, that's counting songs that aren't released, is probably Basketball Shoes by Country New Road. But I'd say my second favorite song after that, let me see, I like the song Long Season, the live version by Fishmans. But no, I think my second favorite song might be, if you count ones that are released, might be Age of Odds by Sufjan Stevens, probably. And then I really like the song Close to the Edge by Yes. I like the song Jungle Land by Bruce Springsteen a lot. Let's see. I like Starless by King Crimson a lot. It's another really good song I like. Like I like a lot of songs that are really progressive, but like I guess with the song Long Season by Fishmans, I'd say that's one of my favorite songs, but I mean it's kind of sounds like a continuing pattern, There's not really, but it's still a really great song though. It's definitely one of my. Do you like Taylor Swift? Yeah, I do. I like her. Like her. Well, I guess it's I don't know. It's like her. I like her recording of "Fearless" quite a lot. That's actually one of my favorite releases of the year so far. And I actually not like too big on the original album "Fearless," but I think that this re-recording might be the best thing she ever did. And I enjoy the stuff she's been doing recently quite a lot. I enjoyed her album "Folklore," and I thought "Evermore" was even better. Now I think that "Fearless," her re-recording might be the best thing she ever did. And the song, her new version of "Love Story" is one of my favorite songs of this year. I absolutely love that re-recording of "Love Story." I think the song is really good, and I like the original version of it a lot too. But yeah, I like Taylor Swift. And the album's very long though. Yeah, it's really long, but it's good. I wonder if she'll I don't know. I'm excited for what other album she'll remake. So I thought her recording of "Fearless" was really good. I was surprised how good it was. Because I honestly didn't really think that the original song was like anything super amazing. Apparently it's 1989. What? She's re-recording 1989? I don't know. Maybe that can work out. Because 1989 is a decent album. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure she can make. If she made "Fearless" work, I bet she can definitely make 1989 work. But then again, like that album was recorded, like I don't know, like in 2015 or something. Like, is it really that? Is it really like? I feel like it's a bit too soon to make a remake on it. You know? I don't know. Maybe she's going for her best-selling releases or something, re-recording them or something. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's a bit too early to remake 1989. But I had expected to be pretty good because I thought. Oh, I mean, I don't absolutely love the album 1989, but I'm sure she could pull it off because I think it's a decent album. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, and baby, just say yes. I don't know. I get that song in my head now. You'll take me somewhere we can be alone and I'll be waiting. All we have to do is run. And the thing is I don't think that really gets a lot of recognition, but the lyrics for that song is actually really good, actually too. You know, yeah, the lyrics in that song are actually really good. I mean, probably one of the like best written pop songs of that year, probably. And it's like just a really wholesome and like cute little song, I think. I wonder if the album will be like it. Well, it probably will be. And I expect Love Story always reminds me of exit music for a film because of Romeo and Juliet stuff. Huh. Yeah, I guess I never thought about that, but you're probably right. I can see that. I've been yawning a lot because I didn't sleep well. I've been a tiny bit cranky today because I don't know, I haven't slept super well, but that's all right. All you have to do is run, you're insane now. My princess, it's a love story, baby, just take me. Oh, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. We have to do what's wrong. It will be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say. Oh, fuck. Cavalcade. Thoughts on the album cover for Black New album Cavalcade? Yeah, I like the cover a lot, actually. I think the cover is really cool. It's definitely a lot to look at on it. I mean, I like the cover for Schlagenheim a lot too. And you know, I got to be honest. When Schlagenheim first came out, I enjoyed it, but I think it was one of the more overrated albums of 2018. I thought it was good, but I thought it was. I didn't like it as much as I thought it would. I mean, I thought I still thought it was good, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. But I still enjoyed it though. But I'm looking forward quite a lot to their upcoming album because I thought the singles for it were great. Like I think that "Slow" might be my favorite song of the year so far. I don't know, maybe "Well Rested" is probably my favorite song of the year still, but "Slow" was really good, I thought. And then they played that song "Dethroned" live. I thought that song was really great too. And I also pre-ordered the version that has the comic book. I think I originally pre-ordered the one that had the 7-inch of the Captain Beefheart songs, but I found out about the comic book one, and I asked if I could just return that one and get the magazine one, and they said that's fine. I don't know. I just anything that has a little booklet in it, I want to get. I don't know. Oh well. I haven't watched the music video yet for "Slow," but I heard the music video is really cool. I'll probably need to watch it. I've seen little like screenshots of it though. I'm a tired boy. What other albums are? What are some of your? If you were to make a top 5 of your favorite albums of the year so far, what would you say? What would you say they'd be? My bad. I don't know. I'm being weird. There's 3 people watching. All right, what would you say are your say a top 5 favorite albums of the year? What would they probably be? Oh, okay. Number 1 for the first time, great album. Promises, great album. Bright Green Fields, great album. See the Next Part of the Dream's great. Yeah, Smiling with No Teeth is great too. That's Smiling with No Teeth is an amazing album. I think every single one you mentioned. Well, I'd say Smiling with No Teeth is probably my least favorite of the ones you mentioned, but it's still a really great album though. But I think all of those albums you mentioned are, except for Smiling with No Teeth, are in my top 5. My number 1 is probably Civilization 2 by Kiro Benito, and then Smile with No Teeth is great. That album's amazing. That's a pretty unique mix of sounds. It's definitely my top 10. It's somewhere close to my top 5, probably. I think that album's really great too. Smile with No Teeth. I like that. Let me think. Favorites off the bat. I like the song "I Don't Need You." I like that song a lot, and I like that one song, the Lip Cracker. That song's pretty good. Other Black Dogs. What would you say is probably your favorite song of the year? Oh, there's only one person watching now. Sis. I know it's probably more than that, but I don't know. Whatever. I wonder if someone's gonna make a compilation of. I mean, probably not because I'm probably not big enough. Someone's gonna. I don't know. Every time I yawn in this stream, I guess I don't know. I'm gonna hit 200 subs pretty soon. It looks like 199 right now. I'm gonna one more subscriber. It's gonna be 200. Excited for that. Like, let's see PewDiePie getting those kind of numbers. I don't know. No, whatever. So, you know. He probably gets like 200 subscribers like in an hour. Or maybe even less than that. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, science fiction, would you ever want to maybe like, I don't know, I guess I could go on Google Hangouts and me and you could like video chat, like do a stream if you ever want, I'll just have to see how I can do it though. I'll send out my email or something. You gotta figure out how to do it without, I guess, like, I don't know. It's all right. All right, just letting you guys know in a bit less than 5 minutes, I'm going to end the stream. Just letting you guys know. So if there's anything else you guys want to ask me or say, just let me know. Okay. I can't remember what that song is. Oh, casting my net in a fishless lake. Yeah, that song's really good. That's one of the more underrated off of it, I think. That song's great. Oh, my net in a fishless lake. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. My bad. You know, I might need to listen to that album again, actually. That album's great. All right, I'm going to end the stream in about a minute. Less than a minute, actually, just letting you guys know. So if there's anything else you guys want to say or ask me, just let me know, okay? If the time to dawn away, come in my net in a fishless lake. Comes with little socks. Okay, guys, I am going to end the stream now. It was great talking to you, science fiction. Also, Maldic Scrum a little bit. It's good talking to you guys. And excited to see you guys next week. All right, bye.